Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons of the security forces career field in the Air Force. So first off, we're going to start with the bad. So for me, these are going to be four of the biggest bad things that I see. Number one is going to be, depending on where you are, you may be working super long hours and a lot of days a week. So that all just kind of depends on where you go and the schedule that they're working. Number two for me is going to be holidays. Security forces members have to work all day, every day. It's 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So therefore, when holidays come around, you will have to work those. So like this upcoming Thanksgiving, I'll be working. So they do work out to try to get holiday schedules and stuff like that, but you know, like those are only for the big holidays like Christmas. For the rest of the holidays, you're either scheduled to work that day or you're not scheduled to work that day. It depends on which element you work on, and that's just the way it goes. Now number three is going to be the job. So security forces has a bunch of different jobs inside the career field. You can go work missiles at one base, you can go do some base defense groups at another base, or you could just do law enforcement. So you could come in wanting to do one of those three major bases and get stationed somewhere else that just does law enforcement. Or say you want to do law enforcement and you get stationed at a missile base, or you get stationed at a BDG base. You're not going to be doing law enforcement, and there's really no way of telling if you're going to be able to do that or not at that base. You'll have to wait till you get PCS somewhere else, and hopefully that'll be the job that you want. So that's the downside to it. There are three major groups that you will get stationed at one of those three major groups, and you may not get the job that you want. You may go do something completely different, and there's really no control over it. The fourth con is going to be just time and service. So a lot of the jobs that you want to do will require you to have so much time on the job before you can do them. So you may think that you're going to go to a LE base and go straight into riding patrol and going around and catching the bad guys, but realistically you're going to be on the gates as a new guy. And a lot of people that I see come in, they don't realize that they're going to be on the gates. You know, somebody has to do it, and it's usually the lower enlisted that has to do it. And then once you start moving up through the ranks, and you could start getting all your different certs for patrol and the like the desk and all that stuff. So it's the way it works, but a lot of people don't know that when they come in. So now we're going to talk about the pros. So I got four pros for you. One is going to be the camaraderie of the people that you're going to be around. So this career field, I feel, is just completely distinct from all the rest of the career fields because of the camaraderie that you're going to have with the people you're with. Because even though you're stuck in kind of a bad situation, possibly, you're going to have people around you that are doing the exact same thing, and they're embracing it with you. So that's going to be a big plus, because you're going to build friendships that are going to last forever, and it's going to be like a friendship you've never had before. Second thing is going to be traveling. You can do a lot of traveling in security forces because of the fact that there are cops at every single base. So since there's cops at every single base, that means that you can go to every single base. Some career fields cannot, they may only have 4 bases that they could go get stationed at because of the job that they do, and that's the only places where those jobs are. So we do have a lot of flexibility with where you can go get stationed, because you can pretty much go everywhere. So that is a big plus. Third one is going to be the different opportunities you have inside the career field. You can do anything from riding the gates to being a patrolman to being in missiles. You could be a BDG person. You could be on boat patrol. I mean, the opportunities are honestly endless, and some career fields don't have all these different things that are coming together to make a whole, but us as a career field, we have all these different things that make our career field, and that is a big pro because there's a lot of different jobs you can go out and get experience in. All right, so the fourth and final pro that I think is just the biggest one is the amount of training you get. Even if you want to transfer this over into law enforcement afterwards, or if it's just something you're going to keep with you for the rest of your life, you get a lot of weapons training, a lot of different weapons. So I've had training on the M4, the M9, the new M18, the M249, which is the SAW, the M240 Bravo. So I mean, those are, and the M203. So those are all things that I've had training on already. And those are pretty much like straight from the get-go. You get to do all that stuff. The other stuff you get to do is you get to learn how de-escalation techniques. You get to go to combatives. You can go to air assault. You can do all your boat stuff. So I've done the NASBLA course, I've done a search and rescue course. I mean, honestly, the training that you can get is endless, and it's all things that you can carry over into the civilian side, especially if you want to go law enforcement, because here in Virginia, every one of the departments here all have Marine patrol. So those are all things that you can carry over into civilian law enforcement if that's what you want to do. But just the amount of training that you get, you can pretty much take it as far as you want, and that's really nice. So those are going to be my 4 pros and my 4 cons. Those are my biggest ones. So go ahead, drop a comment down below if you think that I missed something that you think is a big con for the security forces career field, and let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and hit the like button down below if you don't mind, and smash the subscribe button for me. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna try and work with some companies to get like a little giveaway going for the big 1K. So if you guys can help me get to 1K, then I can hook one of you guys up with some stuff. So let's just try to get there and make this channel grow. I'll see you guys next time.